In a broad world of tarot where we constantly seek guidance to our questions pertaining to broken hearts, the acquisition of more money, improved health, and the common fare, the readings contained within our universe are meant to inform us of the dangers lurking around random corners and to provide direction on how best to avoid them. This information is timeless, so whether it gives us insight into our present, direction towards our future, or clears away the shroud of confusion surrounding our past, let us now delve deep into the mysterious realms of Phantom Justice Tarot. Hello, you all, and welcome back to another installment of Phantom Justice Tarot. I'm your host, The Phantom, and I thank you all for taking the time to come to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video, to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Keep in mind that the messages may not always resonate with you, so please take what resonates with you and just leave what does not for the next person. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. All right. So we have the Five of Wands that we start out with. So is someone in some kind of competition or maybe some kind of group that they're competing for something? Maybe competing for, I almost said competing for another person, but how are they competing for this person? Or what were they competing to do? Because again, we know what the nature of this channel is about. So I don't know. Was somebody gunning for one person, a group of people, stalking another one, or kind of centered on them? What is going on with this competition right here? Three of Pentacles comes out in the reverse. Interesting because, okay, the devil. I wanted to look on the bottom of the deck. So it could be a Capricorn involved. Doesn't have to be with this devil energy. But we get the Five of Pentacles where we have these three people who, as you can see, are beating the pinata right there. So that's why I said, okay, we have a group of people who are competing against another person, or they were focused on this person. But now we get the Three of Pentacles. Again, number three. So three could be very significant number to you. Could be seeing 333, 333. But it's like someone's efforts not working or someone not being grouped up anymore, because whatever it was or whoever it was that was collaborating, they've split. They're not together anymore. And with it, obviously with this devil energy, we can see that they've been dismantled. People are possibly in a low vibrational energy. This could have, with that devil card, okay, with that devil card, it's like some kind of I'm getting like those, like a dark group, like an occult group or something, or just some kind of low vibrational group. God, it could have been a coven of witches and warlocks. I don't know. But are just people who were in some kind of dark, seedy underworld, lifestyle. What did they do for work is what I want to get, since we get that devil card, because it's like whatever it was, they're not working together, or they're no longer able to do that anymore, or something is not working with them. And I kind of get that, because I'm like, it kind of reminds me, because on these cars, they're kids, they're children. So kind of like a group of young people could have been working together. Maybe just, this could have been like bullying, or adults even who still had that immature mindset and they were against another person. But this could very well be a group of young people who were kind of working together, doing something. Because when I saw that devil card, and now that as I was talking, and I see these circles and pentagrams and everything, I'm like, was it a group of young people who were messing with some kind of dark occult knowledge that they had no business doing? I mean, we see movies like that all the time where, people mess with Ouija boards or some kind of divination practices, and they may not be that skilled in doing so. So now they've called forth something, or they've unleashed something that um, is giving them hell on earth. Now, it may not be as exaggerated as it is in Hollywood, on the movies, on the TV screens that they show us, but keep in mind that these things are real and that spiritual entities do exist. So it's kind of like someone or people opening Pandora's box, but not able to put it back. They're not able to. Here we go with the Two of Cups that comes out in the reverse. So whoever or whatever it was that they were dealing with or working with, or they were trying to do for whatever dark arts, if that's the case, um, it's like I said, it's like some level of disrespect now that it's happened, but it's no longer partnering, it's no longer working with them. This is very interesting because I was totally not expecting for this reading to go this way, but hey, we're gonna go with it. So what do we get now? We get the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands, all in the reverse. So again, something that people were working on. This is pretty much saying something that people were working on as a group, putting in the effort in to collaborate on something, is now done. It's dead. It's stopped. Like, it's not going forward. And I feel as if they tried over and over and over again to do something, and it's been multiple times. But each time there was something that came in that wouldn't allow them to move forward. The Eight of Swords comes out in the reverse because, well, the Eight of Swords in the upright, it's about imprisonment, mental imprisonment, physical, emotional, feeling locked up. But in the reverse, something's been set free. Okay. And that's interesting with this pinata, even right here. It's like a small, like little black cat, and they're beating up on this. But now that some tables have turned, or something has reversed, or gone in the opposite direction, now it's kind of beating up on them, or it's wreaking some kind of havoc in their lives. And I say that because it's interesting, like I said, seeing the cat, that's the pinata is tied up, even though this is not a real cat on here. Okay, obviously it's a pinata. But on here we get a black cat. So I'm saying it's a representation of this person, or okay, I'll say this. If this was a person that people were ganging up on, or beating up on, or abusing, or doing something to, they're no longer able to do that. And now this person, or whoever it was, or the situation, is now coming for them. Like, it's set free. It's not chained up. You see how this cat is just free now? And it's actually real. Okay, now it makes sense. It's a pinata. It's an inanimate object that holds treats and candies and, whatever a pinata holds right here. But because they were abusing their power, they were doing something for so long, now this entity or whatever it is that did not pose that big of a threat to them is now working on its own. Very interesting. Or it very well could be, again, if it's not on the supernatural, like that, um, then this could very well be people who were ganging up or beating up or attacking one person, this person has now found themselves in a position of power, and they don't need other people to do this because they're able to stand on their own. So now it's like they they're experiencing what it was that they put out. And it very well could be at the expense or the hands or whatever, the actions of this person or this entity, or it very well just could be whatever it was that they did. It's pretty much karma that's coming back around. And these people, this group, this energy, this person, whoever it is, they might feel as if they're going through something or they're experiencing some kind of negativity because of the entity or the person or whatever. But in reality, it's just pretty much their own karma that's coming back to them. But I mean, hey, it may come back around in some type of form that may make them think, as I said, that it's whoever it was that they were doing something against. But that's the karma within right there. Because if they were going against someone or doing something knowingly to another person, now things are being generated or thrown back into their direction, and they think it's coming from the direction that they threw it in the first place. Then okay, you get what you get. Don't throw a fit. The sun, because things are now coming out, being exposed. We could have Leos on the board as well. Could have Leo, could have Cancer. Um, what else is on the board here? We have Aries, but let's see. Give me some more energy. Ace of Wands right here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That energy is heavy. So again, as I said, and here it's so funny that the Ace of Wands, the big stick, um, is now, coming out on top of this, where these people have like five of the sticks, five of the wands, and they're using multiple sticks to antagonize, to beat, to do something. Now, the Ace of Wands is a very sexual energy as well, too. So, this could have very well been someone who experienced some kind of sexual abuse from some type of group. Um, or some kind type of sexual inappropriateness or a kind of sexual crime, against them. But let's see, with this Ace of Wands, is definitely the actions that someone took that they used against. So whatever it was that someone was using to hurt another, or whatever it was they did to other people, now, as I said, is being done to them, or they're experiencing a similar type of misfortune. But again, the karma bites hard sometimes. And it comes when we least expect it. Ooh, Ten of Swords. But I did say their little reign of terror or whatever it was that they were doing now coming to an end with this Ten of Swords. This is something we're at the end of this now. Something is over. Something is over in order to renew or to have some type of new beginning. People needing to take another course of action. Someone could, I don't know why. Oh, that's crazy because that movie just went through my head. It's an old movie, but I think they remade it. They did remake it a few years ago, but this movie came out originally in the 70s, and it's called I Spit on Your Grave. And it's a very psychologically disturbing movie because it tells a woman who was attacked and gang raped by a group of um, local men, but she turned around and she got revenge on those men, on every single one of them who had done this to her. But someone's life could have come to an end, or something definitely ended here with this Ten of Swords. Here we go with the Knight of Wands. Ooh, okay, Knight of Wands. Right. I just say that because the Knight of Wands, is very action oriented. It's passionate, whether it be a man, whether it be a woman. It's just a very go getter, spirited energy that usually is ready to take the action, but doesn't ask a whole lot of questions. They're just there for the fun. The Knight of Wands is there for the fun, for the short time, for the good time, not the long time. So, as I said, this could have been a group of young men, because the Knight of Wands, as I said, it represents a younger energy. So maybe like that teenager, like 20s, maybe even early 30s or so. But this is someone, I feel it was a group of men or maybe a group of young people, um, or whoever. Hell, it could have been a group of women, whatever. But there was some kind of sex crime that was here, sex trafficking. This is sex trafficking. And I just say that all of a sudden, looking at this chariot card, which represents a vehicle, movement, travel, distance. I did say that someone's no longer able to travel anymore. Their mode of transportation has been shut down, or their whatever or whoever they were transporting. People could have been transporting a person or a group of people around, but someone no longer able to do that. This operation has been shut down or is about to. So let's see. Two of Cups. I believe we saw that a few minutes ago when it was on the bottom of the deck. But it's like someone relationship being ruined or splitting up a partnership or something. But I did say that this little unit, people who are working together, even if it was a gang, and maybe they had done stuff like this before in the past. Because with this Ten of Swords, as I said, there's a woman who's laying here, but you have the swords that are all sticking in her. So it's like people who, like this group of people, this organization or whoever it was, especially if this was a sex crime, it's like they planned this, or either it was like something random, but they committed the act. They got what they wanted from this person, and they, like I said, they attacked them. It was multiple people. And then afterwards, the action that they took after they were done, then they killed this person. Then they disposed of this person. Mm. Eight of Wands in the reverse. But now, as I said, something has been delayed, something has been slowed down, something has been stopped. The Eight of Wands is about something moving very quickly and having something happening very suddenly. But in the reverse position, now it's been stopped. Now it's been some kind of halt, or something got in the way of it. And especially with the Chariot card in the reverse, Ten of Cups in the reverse as well too. These people could have been like family to each other. They don't have to be blood family, but they could have just had the same common goal, same motive. Could have been friends, but something on some kind of emotional fulfillment. And this is how they trick people as well too. They use some type of emotional manipulation to trap someone or to sequester another person. The Page of Swords. Somebody was spying on them. Somebody was looking at them, or somebody observed. Somebody could have even escaped from this situation, or they found some kind of way out or some kind of opening. But as I said, especially if this is some kind of sex trafficking group or something, there were multiple people involved or there were multiple victims. So this could have been someone who escaped or who found a way out of this situation, possibly exposing, because we did see that sun card, and the sun represents exposure and children as well too. This could have been a cold case, maybe someone younger or someone who had some kind of knowledge or who studied something or observed something or saw something. They took some kind of action to speak on it. Are these people, as I said, they already had eyes on them anyway? Like someone was watching. The Six of Cups comes out in the reverse. Hmm. These people could have actually been people, like I said, especially if they weren't blood family, then people they've known for a long time, they worked with for a long time, they had some type of emotional connection that was there, but even their upbringing or something pertaining to their childhood was distorted. Like it was a bit I don't know, like they're ooh, okay, that fell out on the floor. Let's see if I can get it. But this person's childhood or so being a bit distorted. Then we have the Nine of Cups that comes out. That's what fell on the floor. I'm going to put that back. But I don't know. I don't think it was that fulfilling. It wasn't that happy or so. So someone, I want to say, trying to relive the past, but someone or a group of people, like I said, who had like-minded goals or the same intentions, maybe seeing other people. And again, keep in mind, this people. It could be them working together, or it just could be individual people. But this is a collective message, so, this could just be your situation, but somebody else is experiencing it somewhere else. But, or a situation that you've heard of. But someone pretty much because they had some type of distorted upbringing or childhood or something where it was harsh for them, they chose to do that and take that sort of action out on other people. So making other people pay for what they had experienced in their childhood. The magician card that comes out. So yeah, as I said, it's trying to manifest the same scenarios, the same situations. Nine of Pentacles. Just especially if they see people. Oh, this could be like people like who saw another single person or see other single people or people who are self-sufficient, people who have their own lives, their own business, their own money, their own status, and kind of doing things on their own. So kind of like to do things to take them down a peg. For example, when you have a woman or a feminine energy who is doing the damn thing and they're working hard for their accomplishments, they own their own business, they have it going on pretty much, and they are very in a very masculine energy with this Ace of Wands because they know how to take charge and they know how to take the lead. When you have someone like that, then of course you might have men who feel threatened or feel insecure about that, and so feeling as if they need to knock them down a peg, or to put them in their place, in a woman's place, so to speak, because you do have a lot of insecure men who are like that. A lot of men who are in groups and organizations who have dark intentions as well too. It's no different than a person of a different race um, wanting to feel superior to another person because of their origin or because of the color of their skin. So they see another person who they deem to be lesser than them. They see this person who is acquiring or who is working hard or who has achieved a certain level of success. They see this, they become insecure about it, they get envious, they become jealous about it, and then they want to project that negative, low vibrational emotion onto another person. And then they want to take advantage of them. They want to steal, they want to take, they want to um, get what the other person has, all because they don't deem it right that another person or another group has the same type of opportunities or the same type of advancements. It's room at the top for everybody. But this group of people, whoever this group is, whoever this person is, whoever, whatever it is, this is power and control. This is all about control and wanting to dominate another person right here. But as I said, whatever it was that they were trying to dominate or whoever, now it's kind of like they're being forced to sit in that, or they're being forced to deal with that same type of situation, as well too, or they will be at some point. And that's just the reality of it is. Um, and it's coming back around full circle. So anyway, you all take care. God bless you. Stay safe. And please hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.